Right then, so today we're going to be taking you through a range of cardiovascular exercises. What is cardiovascular exercise or training? It's simply a form of exercise or training that's working your heart and lungs, okay? Now you might be at home thinking, well, I haven't got an exercise bike, I haven't got a stepping machine like I would normally use in the gym, not too much I can do. Well, there are other forms of exercise, cardiovascular wise, that you can be doing at home, and we're going to be taking you through some of those exercises now. So cardiovascular options for a seated position for lower body, exercises that you could be doing is alternating knee raises, so raising one knee and then the other knee. Remember to do your warm up first of all. One knee and then the other knee. Really good test. You could do kicks, alternating kicks, right leg, left leg. You can use your toe, you can make some circles. And then the other foot. Now all of these exercises are various ways that you can create some form of progression, okay? Now what you could do is you can increase the amount of repetitions you're carrying out, so keep count of how many repetitions you're doing. You could time yourself doing those high knees, kicks or circles with your toes, and maybe if you're doing them for 30 seconds you can increase that to 40 seconds, 50 seconds, increase that to a minute. You could add some form of weight to your ankle. That could be a form of ankle strap attached around. That'll make those knee raises much harder as you're doing them, and the same with the kicks, okay? So give those a go. Upper body exercises that you could do from a seated position. You could do boxing. You could box in a variety of different ranges, starting off from jabs forward to jabs up in the air to jabs down. You can throw in some uppercuts. You can do a jab and a hook across the body, working a variety of different muscle groups as you're going along. Now with these boxing, what you can do is create some form of progression as well. If you're finding that quite easy, you might be doing that holding on to a weight. If you haven't got a weight at home, you could use a tin of beans, a can, bottle filled with liquid, holding on to that. That'll make those jabs and punches a lot harder. You could see how many you could do in a certain time frame, maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds or a minute. See how many punches you could do, keep a track of your score as you're going along. You could throw a few different ranges in, so you could do 2 jabs forward, 2 uppercuts, 2 jabs forward, 2 uppercuts. See how many of those you could do for a certain time frame, and away you go. Now if you can stand or weight bear, we've got some options for you, okay? So ideally, you want to be working in as many different ranges of movements as possible, okay? And working a variety of different muscle groups, okay? So here's an exercise called a sit to stand that you can do. It's similar to a squat. So basically you just need a chair. So from a seated position, you're going to stand and then sit back down again, okay? Stand and sit back down. When you do that, try and have your feet shoulder width apart, and if you need something to lean on, perhaps have something in front of you like a frame just for support, okay? Otherwise you can use your hands to balance as you go into standing position and sitting down. Another exercise you could do might be high knees, as we discussed when you're sitting down, alternating high knees from standing up, seeing how many you can do, getting faster and faster. You can do some step ups, alternating right leg and left leg. You can switch to left leg lead in. You can switch to right leg lead in, or you can alternate right leg, left leg. So again, with these exercises, see how many of them you can do in a minute, and away you go.